Hey guys, Joe here. This is just an update on the post-Thanksgiving vlog that I did a few weeks back. I tried a couple different things in terms of how to use up the rest of all that turkey. As you guys know, I don't eat turkey, so we have a lot of leftover turkey. And what I did is I took some noodles. I've got noodles in here. I've got some leftover turkey. I've got some carrots. Um, I got some lima beans, and I'm gonna just make like a little soup here. You know, just really simple. It's like chock full of meat. It has a little bit of that like butter and turkey sauce, just like all the juice that the turkey cooked in. And so I think this is gonna make a really great soup. So this is the one item that I'm making, but I also made a turkey casserole that my dad helped me out with a lot. And let's look at it. Yeah, this is my fridge. So in fact, I need to actually freeze some of this because my partner is not gonna be able to eat it all. But I just wanted to show you guys how it looks. And what I did for this, I did peas, I did broccoli, I did noodles, and then I did like cream of mushroom condensed soup on top. I actually took some reduced fat Triscuits, not sponsored by Triscuit, but I took some reduced fat Triscuits, which are like really healthy for you, really good amount of protein and fiber, and not a lot of carbs. You go to these stores and you get some crackers and you think you're getting a good cracker, and really you're buying cookies. I did a vlog on that too, and I taught you guys how to like look to make sure that what you're getting is a cracker and not a cookie. Because a lot of y'all are eating cookies out there and you think you're eating crackers. Come on, get it together. Get rid of all that added sugar in your crackers, okay? So anyway, I took some Triscuits and then I crushed them up, and that served as the crust on top. So what I'm gonna do now, while the soup cooks, I'm going to actually portion this out and freeze some of it so that it lasts throughout the next several weeks. So this is my dinner for today. I've had a very weird day where I haven't really eaten that much. Wait, I'm actually lying. I had sushi today. But it doesn't feel like I ate that much. I feel like whenever you eat sushi, it doesn't feel like you had anything of substance. So I'm kind of eating a lot tonight. And I do plan to work out. So I've got some tuna right there. I like it to be a little bit more rare in the middle. And then I have like an entire bag of broccoli that I'm gonna like demolish. I know it looks like a lot, but all I had today was sushi, and I am getting ready to work out too. So yeah, that's what we're having for dinner. If you guys wanna see, if maybe, let me know in the comment section if you guys want me to do a what I eat in a day video. I can do a couple of those. I think people always find those to be interesting. So let me know in the comment section, like comment like, you know, a food emoji or something, and then I'll see how many people want me to do it, and then I'll do it. Okay, by popular demand of like a total of one person, I will be going over my evening routine tonight. I feel like going over both my morning and my evening routine would be a little bit too much for this vlog. I tend to get a little bit verbose when it comes to skincare, so I'll do a morning routine in a future video, but we're gonna go over the evening routine right now. Shout out to the person that recommended and asked that I do this. I forget who asked, but I'll put your name up here right now. I really appreciate when you guys give me feedback and ask me to do certain videos. That type of engagement and feedback is really what I need to direct me on how to steer my way through this whole content creation thing. So if you ever have any ideas about what you want to see from me, if you've heard me talk about something in a live stream and you want me to expand on it, such as skincare, then let me know. You know what's that saying? Closed mouths don't get fed. Open your mouth, okay? So let's get started with my skincare routine for the evening time. The first thing I start off with in the evening time is, of course, a cleanser. Now, you'll see in a future video when it comes to my morning routine what types of cleansers I use in the morning time. But generally speaking, at nighttime, I use the Neutralize Face Wash Breakout Clearing Facial Cleanser. It's a long name, but this is the product right here. It's on Amazon for no more than $15, so it's a really affordable product. The reason I like this product so much is because it's concentrated with both a 2% concentration of both salicylic acid and mandelic acid. I think, in my opinion, that when it comes to chemical exfoliants, that this is the magic spot, the magic combination, the superhero duo of all time. Salicylic acid, for those that don't know, aka BHA, is going to exfoliate deep into the deepest layers of your skin, whereas mandelic acid is going to help to exfoliate and get rid of the dead skin on the topmost layers of your skin. Both of these are formulated to be really great with gentle, sensitive skin. I have sensitive skin, by the way. I should have said that at the onset of this section, but I have sensitive combination skin that leans on the dry, dehydrated side. So for me, this lately has been the sweet spot when I combine mandelic acid with salicylic acid. And you'll see through a lot of my recommendations of exfoliants, you'll see a lot of mandelic products. Mandelic acid specifically, that AHA, is really great if you're trying to tackle hyperpigmentation or acne. I have acne prone skin, so this is something that it's my holy grail in terms of fighting off acne, you know. So those two exfoliants in combination is great. You hear about glycolic acid and, you know, it's wonderful, it's great for anti-aging, but if you have acne prone skin, you really do want to look more into the salicylic acids as well as the mandelic acids. Next, we're gonna try a new product for the first time. This is the Regimen Lab Azelaic Advanced. They say that this is really great for redness, acne breakouts, and texture issues. I've used azelaic acid in the past before, and to be honest, when I think back in the last 10 years of my skin, I feel like I look the utmost best when I was using an azelaic acid. So I haven't used one in a very long time. I'm very excited for this product specifically. So let's shake it up a little bit, make sure that it's shook up, and then we're going to use it for the first time. So it's a really thin texture, which I wasn't really expecting. Oh, the smell is not going to be appealing for some. It smells good to me. I'll be honest with you, it smells like fish food. It smells like shrimp. No lie, it smells like shrimp. It smells good to me, but I'm pescatarian, so like I'm down with the seafood, but I feel like the girls are not going to like the smell of this. It smells like shrimp scampi. Like, I'm sorry, this is actually, like, Regimen Lab is one of my favorite skincare brands. They, I'm gonna do another pump for my neck actually. They are one of my favorite brands. They have some of the products that I think are my favorites in each category. So, I hope they don't find this video offensive that I say that their product smells like seafood, but it does. It does. I mean, I'm sorry, it does. But listen, I love seafood, okay? It smells like shrimp, I swear to God. So yeah, that is their Azelaic Advanced. I like the thin texture. I love the smell personally, but we'll see how other people like it. It just came out. And by the way, like I said before, I am affiliated with Regimen Lab. So if you would like to get a discount on their products, you can use that Cho. I'll leave all of the products in this video in the description box below with the affiliate codes attached and the affiliate links attached as well. I actually don't make any money from the Regimen Lab affiliate link. They should change that, by the way. So it really is truly a discount to you through no benefit of my own. So definitely check them out. I recommend all of their products except for the cleanser. I think the cleanser is a little bit overpriced for the size that they provide. Outside of that, their vitamin C is the best L-ascorbic acid on the market. Their hydrating serum, Wave, is one of the best hydrating serums on the market. Their barrier moisturizer cream is literally the Birkin of barrier moisturizers. And then what else? Oh, and you're gonna see another product from them very soon that I also love a lot coming up in this routine. So Regimen Lab is really definitely a brand that you should really check out. It's really great. Moving on, we're gonna use a toner. This is a really affordable brand. This is called Peach Slices. If you haven't heard of Peach Slices, you may know of Peach and Lily. They are a Korean inspired skincare brand. I like Peach Slices because it's really affordable, it's really accessible. You can get these products at Walmart, at most Walmarts. I love them so much. This toner specifically is the Snail Rescue Blemish Busting Toner with a 95% concentration of snail mucin concentrate. One reason I love this snail mucin toner is because it glides onto my skin so effortlessly, and I feel like it helps the rest of my routine to absorb really, really well. So I love it. It's super duper hydrating, and for me, that's what a toner should really do. It should be very, very hydrating. In fact, one of my pro tips is that if it's the winter time or it's particularly dry in your area and your skin is feeling very quenched for hydration, definitely try layering your toner between each step. This just adds an extra layer of hydration. And toners tend to be really affordable. I don't think you need to spend a lot of money on toners. Again, this Snail Rescue goes for about no more than 15 bucks. The next product that we have is another Regimen Lab product. This is called the Level Serum. I love their products so much because they come in like prescription bottles. I love it. Like, their marketing is super duper cute. It's adorable. It's cheeky. And I think it's super engaging for consumers. I'm really into it. But anyway, this is my holy grail product for getting rid of hyperpigmentation, brightening the skin, and overall helping to prevent acne scarring in the future. This has a really good holy trinity of ingredients that helps to accomplish those goals. It has a 5% concentration of niacinamide, a 3% concentration of tranexamic acid, and I believe a 2% concentration of alpha arbutin. Don't quote me on that last one. But these three ingredients are formulated to have synergy with tackling hyperpigmentation and discoloration in a lot of different ways. So if you are struggling with that, this is probably something you should definitely grab or at least consider looking into. I don't think it's the end all be all to tackling hyperpigmentation. That's a whole other video. I think the best way to approach it is through a multifaceted approach, and this is just one of the ways to approach it in my opinion. This serum is another thin one. I would not say that it's super hydrating, and so if you're like me and you have dry skin, this serum alone is probably not gonna be enough for your dry skin. Next is a product that is another holy grail of mine. This is the Allies of Skin Retinol 0.1% and Peptides Advanced Repair Night Cream. Retinaldehyde is the retinoid that I reach for all the time because of its ability to work just as effectively, if not more, than retinol, but it's geared towards people like me with sensitive skin. So you're more than likely not going to get the retinization that you would get from retinol, where you start to get increased dryness of the skin, get flaking, stuff like that. I mean, you may still in fact have some of those issues, but relative to retinols, I have not had that experience with retinol. So it's something I highly recommend. Allies of Skin is a very luxurious product line. They're very expensive. I have a code for them, but even with my code, it's CHO. Again, all the links will be in the description box. Even with my code, they can be expensive, so I recommend that you wait for a sale. They have sales pretty frequently, so wait for a sale. Even if you don't use my affiliate link or code, wait for a sale. I think it's much more worth it to wait than to be in a rush. But I love this product so much. In fact, they also have one that's more beginner friendly. I think it's a 0.01 concentration of retinol. So if you are just starting your vitamin A/retinoid journey, they have a good introductory product for you. Now, what does retinol do? Look at that beautiful like yellow. Look at that. Wow. What does retinol do? Basically, it does everything. Retinol is vitamin A, and basically it is the ultimate anti-aging ingredient for your skin. It helps to increase your cell turnover rate, so it's going to help you to combat acne. It's going to help you to increase your collagen production, and so it's just one of those things that does a little bit of everything, which I love so much. Another pro tip is that your goal with using your retinoid should be the ability to use it every single night. I have gotten so many compliments on my skin, and I think most of that is due to my continued consistent use of retinoids throughout the last several years. You really do get the biggest bang for your buck when you do that. Now, of course, for those that have not used retinol before or retinoids before, you want to ease into things, but I think that should be the main goal. Vitamin A, aka retinoids, are the most well-researched skincare product there is in the world. So it's something that you can really depend on to achieve results. The next product is another brand that I'm affiliated with. If you've noticed or not, I'm affiliated with my 3 favorite skincare brands: Regimen Lab, Allies of Skin, and now Stratia. I tend to stick with those products and those brands, but sometimes other brands will fall in line, and I'll use, like, for example, the cleanser's not by one of my faves, and then Peach Slicers, I'm not affiliated with them. But for the most part, I tend to stick with the brands that I'm affiliated with. It just kind of makes sense for me. I love their products so much, and I use them consistently. I was using those products consistently before I was affiliated with them, and now I feel like it just makes sense. It's more natural that I use these products. Anyway, so this is their Liquid Gold, which is now named Lipid Gold. This is a barrier moisturizer. In terms of my skincare philosophy, I feel like barrier support and barrier health is quite literally the single most important aspect of your skincare routine outside of wearing sunscreen protection. The reason why is because whenever your skincare barrier is broken or in a weakened state, that is literally the gateway for literally every single skincare concern you can imagine. Whether that's acne, whether that's irritation, whether that's redness, whether that's dryness, whether that's dehydration, name it. Every single skincare concern that you can imagine always starts with a weakened skincare barrier. So it's really important for me to always have one of those types of products in my skincare routine. This is a really excellent one. The Liquid Gold by Stratia. Not only is it extremely affordable, but it's extremely effective as well. And it works for a lot of different skin types. So I love this one a lot. It has niacinamide in there. And I like the texture of it too. Another yellow one. I like the yellow products, obviously. But it's perfect for people with oily skin too, because it's so thin that it can really serve as your dedicated moisturizer. For me though, it really works more as like a serum slash moisturizer. Again, I have very dry skin at times, so I can't use it as a dedicated moisturizer, but luckily the Retinol is also making up for that. It's kind of a thicker moisturizer. So at nighttime, I always finish off with a lip balm. Well, not really a lip balm, it's a lot more emollient than that. It's a lip mask. It's by Tocopo, and it's called the Vita Glazed Lip Mask. Much better than that viral lip mask that everyone thinks is so good by Laneige. It's not. This is so much better. It's cheaper, it's a much better value, and I have found that even after I'm waking up the next morning with this product on, I'm able to eat food and it's not gonna like come off of my lips. I'm even able to brush my teeth and somehow it's still on my lips. So it's definitely a long lasting, long wearing lip mask. And that's really important for those that are rough sleepers. You know, I think sometimes you can get a little bit concerned because your lip mask is coming off of your lips and onto your pillow. That's not gonna happen with this. So I definitely recommend this lip mask. This is my favorite by far. I don't recommend wearing it during the daytime if you're a guy because it looks like lip gloss. I'm not really a fan of the lip gloss look on guys. That's just me, sorry. But at nighttime where you're not really, you know, hanging out with anyone other than your man probably, it's totally fine. And you see how that like, it gives you a very juicy lip immediately. Okay, so the skincare routine is done for the night. I kind of want to just go over it one more time as a recap. Just so you know, not many of these products are products that I always use forever and ever and ever. The only one that is that for me is the Retinol. That's the only product that I use religiously. Outside of that, I do switch out a lot of the other product categories. Of course, I always have a cleanser, but I do switch up with what types of cleansers I use. When I'm in the shower, I always use this exfoliant infused cleanser. But when I cleanse my face at the wash bowl in my bathroom, I don't use this one, I use a different one, and I'll go through that in another video. I always try to use some sort of an exfoliant, leave-on exfoliant, and for me right now, that's the Azelaic Advanced. So that's a treatment. And then I always use a toner too. Again, toners are great. They're not necessary in your skincare routine by any means, but I find that they are really great hydrating components to their routine, as well as helping you to apply the rest of your routine. I do go through a couple of different products in terms of toners, but this is like one of my highest ranking ones. It's really important for someone like me that has acne prone skin to have a product that addresses hyperpigmentation and discoloration. Not only to have it as a preventative measure, but also one that will help to slowly get rid of it over a longer period of time. That's where the Level Serum comes in. Allies of Skin has a very similar product to this that I also switch out between these two products. Like I said before, this Retinol, this is really the only Retinol that I use. And I've been using this Retinol for so many years now, and it's given me so much value and so much bang for my dollar. It's a little bit more expensive, but I think the formulation is definitely 100% worth it. And then of course, a barrier moisturizer or some sort of barrier product is so important. I kind of switch between 3 different products, each from one of my favorite brands. This is the more serum-like barrier product from Stratia, the Lipid Gold. I also use the cream by Regimen Lab. That's a very luxurious one. I like to say that it's the Birkin of barrier moisturizers. It has everything you want plus more. And then even Allies of Skin has one that's formulated with oat, which is really good. So yeah, it just depends on what I'm feeling and who has the best sell at the time, but I kind of switch between those 3. Last but not least, I have the lip mask that's so important for me. I like to have a juicy lip. So a lip mask at night after the shower is so important for me. If you want some recommendations on what to do with your skincare routine, I do offer skincare consults with subscribers. If you join my Patreon or join my community on YouTube, I like to offer in-depth services for free for those members. Otherwise, I really don't mind if you send me a DM on Instagram or Twitter and we can talk about it there in a more casual way. If you want to know any of my other skincare recommendations, definitely visit my Shop My page. I'll put a link on the screen and I'll put it in the description box below. That is going to have all of my skincare recommendations. These are products that I've used extensively myself and have a lot of anecdotal experience using. And so these are products that I definitely recommend to my followers. I just know that I've been yapping for a long time, so we're gonna end the video right now. Thank you guys so much for supporting my content. Leave a comment down below with any questions that you may have. And if you like this video, then like the video. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.